when y'all see me at the top on Steve, y'all gonna be like, damn, he fucking said that. My fucking squad is at the top right now, you hear me?
Before with his track Shooter, Taliban, Bailout, Hang With Me, and Life of a Savage.
I done been through a lot of shit, seen a lot of shit. I done witnessed a lot of shit, still have some shit.
In studio with Lupe, Fiasco, Chief Keef, Lil Durk, Meek Mill, and have multiple collaborations with his boy L.A. Capone.
Shooters in my clip. Rondo, let's go do a hit. I'm about to empty half the clip, but you just lay low when a dip. You know they always be running, I'ma catch them every rip.
Before Rondo number 9 would be sentenced to 39 years in prison for the murder of 29-year-old cab driver Javon Boyd. Now at the time of this recording, Rondo number 9's release date is set at February 24th, 2056. He would be 59 years old, but he is eligible for parole in 2053. I wouldn't hold your breath on him getting signed by any major label or pumping out any new music, which is a shame because the kid had showcased some serious talent. Growing up a member of the Black Disciples from the 600 set of gangs, Rondo number 9's music tended to portray his daily life in the violent streets of Chicago, a lifestyle he adopted wholeheartedly and even caught the attention of the police previous to his arrest when photos began circulating on social media of him showing off a rocket launcher, and the guy was indoors. Ugh, I'm not even joking, he's cray-cray. What's going on, guys? My name's MCCRUDDEN, documenting the life and career of Rondo number 9 prior to his arrest, prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. You guys have been hitting me up on Twitter and Instagram asking for this video, so I hope you enjoy it. Also be sure to check out the Before They Were Dead I made on his pal L.A. Capone, and similar videos like the one I made on Bobby SHMURDA. In the meantime, let me know in the comments down below who you want me to document next. Rondo number 9 was born Clint Massey on February 18, 1997 in the south side of Chicago, Illinois. Little is known about Rondo's family or early life. He grew up listening to local artists including Chief Keef, Fredo Santana, and Lil Durk, and he thought at a young age, well that's something I wouldn't mind doing for myself. He dropped his first mixtape back in 2012 at the age of just 15, and he had only been rapping for a year prior to that.
Like 2 years ago I started rapping. I wasn't even know no real shit.
Rap, man.
I was on some, I was just a block nigga and motherfuckers knew me already.
In that clip, Rondo was hanging out with the now departed rapper L.A. Capone. I spoke about their come-up story and gang affiliation in my L.A. Capone bio video. Let's roll a clip. And him and his boys, they also became members of a local gang known as the Black Disciples. Through these contacts, L.A. Capone was hanging with rapper Lil Durk, who was already signed to Def Jam Records. Also, Chief Keef, who put their style of rap music on the map with songs like 300, Bang, and one of his most popular songs, I Don't Like. So L.A. Capone, he was following guys who had already made a name for themselves in the drill rap scene, so he decided to follow suit.
Max on my ass, I got tired of the truth.
Now Rondo number 9 dropped his own mixtape in 2012 titled I'm Up Next, and on there were 12 tracks. He soon found himself collaborating with those he had long looked up to, including Lil Durk and Chief Keef. Rondo and L.A. Capone also became members of the Black Disciples gang, therefore they were sworn rivals of the Gangsta Disciples gang, and they would reference this time and time again in their lyrics.
Hey, niggas know we GDK, see a brick and drop the rate.
Now if you're anything like me, you're asking yourself, what does GDK stand for? Well, I'll tell you, it's Gangsta Disciples Killer. Yeah, the boys, they weren't being discreet. Now working with L.A. Capone, together they dropped many tracks including Shooter, Play for Keeps, and Taliban, which would get millions of views online.
I'm with the gang and you can't hang us, they don't fuck around. They're trying to stop these niggas flexing, they ain't from my town.
Rondo soon found himself in trouble with the law after posting photos of him holding a legitimate rocket launcher, and those, well, they spread around online. The police began putting out flyers with Rondo's face, warning locals that gang members were in possession of such a weapon and they were looking for more information. But it was L.A. Capone who found himself in a much worse situation. Let's roll a clip from his Before They Were Dead. But sadly, on September 26, 2013, after leaving a recording studio, well, LA Capone, his life would be taken. He was walking down an alley on 70th Street and Stony Island Avenue. He was approached by an assailant on foot and 4 shots were soon fired. Those shots, they hit him in both the thigh and the lower back. An ambulance was soon called, and while he was on that ambulance ride, well, he was alert. The word got to Lil Durk, who went on Twitter to share his best wishes. Also, the word got back to his mother, who broke down. She couldn't believe this had happened again. LA Capone suffered massive blood loss on the operation table. Only a week after his 17th birthday, the young rapper passed away. Now, one can easily imagine that this took its toll on his best friend, Rondo Numba 9, and he took to social media to mourn the passing of his BFF. Despite this tragedy, Rondo had work to do and had dropped a new mixtape titled Real N-Word for Life 2, and this had 24 tracks with many collabs, especially from his new best bud C-Day. It was on February 22nd, 2014, just a few days following Rondo's 17th birthday, that him and C-Day brutally murdered 29-year-old Javon Boyd. Rondo and C-Day were part of a 3-car entourage riding through enemy territory looking for revenge due to an unspecified altercation with an unnamed person. Javon Boyd was spotted around 4 a.m. sitting in his cab at 3700 block of South Princeton Avenue. As they pulled up beside him, Rondo and C-Day went to his passenger door and asked if he was from the neighborhood. When Boyd replied that he was, they opened the passenger door and opened fire. He was shot 7 times, including twice in the back and 3 times in the leg. They rushed back to their car, and all 3 vehicles, they fled the scene. The attack was partially caught on Chicago Housing Authority surveillance cameras, and today was reported to have dropped his cell phone at the scene. Their fingerprints were later found in the car. Sadly, Javon left behind not only a fiance but a daughter as well. It wouldn't take long for the two to be arrested. I mean, Rondo again didn't even play it cool with social media, tweeting out the very next day, "Coolin' in my spot, getting high off that gun smoke. And don't sneak diss us or we're gonna come kill ya." Yeah, he dropped that the next day. You think he would have learned from the whole rocket launcher incident? Apparently not. Evidence was quickly gathered and Rondo and C-Day were brought in by the police. A bond was set at $2 million. It no longer mattered how great of a rapper Rondo was or who he had collaborated with, because this was a case he wouldn't likely beat.
Sales at your face. I beat the case.
At the age of 19, Rondo Numba 9 was sentenced to 39 years in prison. C-Day received 38 years. Why did he get a year less? Maybe because he left his phone behind. I don't know. The most recent images of Rondo that I could find were his transfer photos of him in a blue jumpsuit. The young artist will likely be behind bars for the next 3 decades. So kids, don't use guns or rocket launchers, and definitely don't post photos to social media. And don't go killing people. Yeah, for sure. As for the rest of the story, well, you know the story because this is Before They're Famous. My name is MCCRUDDEN and we do all sorts of celebrity bios on here. We've done a whole lot of rappers. The Bobby SHMURDA one, I definitely think you should check that out. Of course, LA Capone. And the Lil Durk one is a work in progress. I'm gonna get that done for you. But for now, you can let me know in the comments down below who you want me to document next. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Share these videos with your friends. And I'll see you guys in another video.
There's some shooters on my squad. There's some shooters on my squad. Oh, niggas shoot like Ray Ray.
Getting this shit.